just got finished watching the first half of the Heat Pacers round two this year. Um, First impressions, Indiana looks like the best team in the East. Miami can't make a three-pointer. LeBron was good. Foul trouble killed him. Wade is his knees are feeling good, and you can tell. Uh, but once again, foul trouble, no threes. For Indiana, they got to keep giving the ball to Hibbert, keep getting the ball to Scola, keep getting the ball to West. Basically, just get the ball to your big guys. George Hill has played well. He's rebounded well. He's made a couple nice tough shots in the paint. Lance Stevenson is murdering them with that little floater. They keep letting him get in the paint and probe it, and he's just throwing it up because, well, Miami's defense dictates that. They trap a little bit too much, and they get caught out of position a lot, helping and they over helping, and that's how you exploit their defense. Um, Foul trouble though. Foul trouble is a major issue in this game. Once again, I want to throw my thoughts out there for the foul transfer. I think it's a rule that should be implemented in the NBA. You should be able to transfer one foul per game, to a different player. But it has to be to a player on the court. So let's say when LeBron James picked up that third foul, Spoelstra would have the option to transfer that third foul from LeBron to whoever was on the court. Let's say, give it to Shane Battier, or hey, I want to give that foul to Chalmers, and LeBron stays with two. Chalmers gets a foul. The foul still happens, but you just transfer the guy. I think that would save. I mean, because in the end, the NBA is about stars, and you don't want to see LeBron James on the bench. Point blank. Period. Granted, if if you want to be a basketball purist and say, well, then don't foul. I get that, but LeBron is not one of those guys that just fouls willy-nilly. And it's nice when you can, kind of give him the advantage of being a superstar, because he's earned it. He's a superstar. Kobe, Durant. These guys get that foul, and it's just like, you don't pay to see his backup. You don't pay to see Rashard Lewis. You don't pay to see um, Thabo Sefolosha. You don't pay to see these guys' backups. You pay to see the starters. And I think the foul transfer thing would work, man. Especially in this game. I mean, who wouldn't have loved to see LeBron James play an extra 4 minutes, I know I would have. That could be the difference in the game. So, that's upsetting. For Miami to win this game, they've got to start making threes, number one. The perimeter game is dead. LeBron has to be more aggressive. When the Heat went on their run, it was when LeBron James was attacking. When LeBron James attacks the basket, Miami is very difficult to stop, because that sets up those open guys on the wing. But when LeBron tries to probe and when the ball sticks in his hands and he dribbles and dances, he is not very good. His shot, it becomes robotic. LeBron James, when he gets the ball, he moves with it and he's attacking, he's aggressive. Like when he hit that little pull-up jump shot off of the screen, he didn't hesitate. He hit the screen, Scola backed up, and he drained the J between his eyes. That's how you gotta play. You couldn't have played Michael Jordan like that. You can't come off a screen with Michael Jordan and back up off that mid-range jump shot. He would wet you between the eyes. He would. And LeBron has to, when he does that, that's how he beat San Antonio last year. That's how he beat Indiana last year. I would like to see him get in the paint more and not necessarily have to take a jump shot or a layup. I like the little floater shot. I mean, Lance Stevenson has used it quite a bit. Dwayne Wade has even, mixed it in his game. Either he has to get that little floater going or he has to post up. They're not allowing dribble penetration. Miami has to realize that. Now LeBron has to post, or he has to hit that little mid-range floater. He has to do one or the other, because Indiana is not letting you get all the way to the basket, and they're not giving you wide open threes. So the only thing left is the mid-range. And Spoelstra is a good coach. He's one of the best, if not the best. I'd say maybe Greg Popovich and Doc Rivers at second half adjustments. That guy is going to make some good second half adjustments. But Frank Vogel is no joke himself. at making like half adjustments. These are guys that know basketball. But I really want to see LeBron more aggressive. He needs to get 30. He doesn't get 30, they lose. Wade is on pace for about 25. I say Wade gets 25. Um, I say maybe LeBron finishes with 25. Hopefully he'll turn it on. My bias shows up a little bit there because I want to see LeBron, turn it up. I mean, come on, LeBron, turn up. I need you kick it in the 4 MVP gear. We need to see 2-time champion gear. We need to see y'all can't mess with me, little homie, type of stuff in the second half. If Indiana is all Indiana has to do is just keep this pace. Stop turning the ball over. Keep giving the ball to Hibbert, West, and Scola. And they're going to win. Paul George does not have to dominate for this team to win. Paul George just has to sprinkle himself in just a little bit of the offense. Rebound here, pass here, make a couple shots here. He can finish with, just like the last game. He only had 17 in the last game they won. He doesn't have to get 30. They have a good team. So Paul George just needs to facilitate and just force his will at necessary key moments. My prediction, though, I say I'm going to give Miami some credit here. I'm going to say Miami turns it up. Spoelstra makes good second half adjustments. And let's say the Heat win 99-93. That's my prediction. JSPN. Let's see what happens.